Hola, hola, it's Nereida, and I have a tarot message for you. And today I really want to focus on this present moment here now. What's going on now, and how can we more fully be embodied and present in this moment? So I know that a lot of times with tarot, we can be focusing on energies coming in and how to be prepared for that. And, today as I was contemplating that, I felt this download of like, if you're present in every moment, then you're always prepared because you're fully embodied, firing off optimally. So, yeah, I love that. I love that feeling, and I love the thought of that. And so, um, you know, like I said, I really want to focus on the energy of this like present moment here now. We got the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I've already shuffled all the cards too. Nine of Cups is a card of contentment. Yeah, like sometimes he is seen as a little bit smug. We have the Emperor in reverse because a Three of Wands, because he has his arms crossed in front of his, in front of his belly, and that could, energetically be a little bit cut off. However, it's also like, he has a belly to rest his arms on because he's so abundant. Nine of Cups. Okay, the Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in reverse can really speak about controlling energy. Okay, so this is like really stuck in your ways kind of energy, controlling, like, a tyrant type of energy. So I think that the challenge, or it could also be like a stubborn energy. With the Three of Wands, though, I feel like, possibly the challenge right now is looking ahead. Like it is planning for the future, feeling like waiting for something also, like, or feeling like there's not much to look forward to is the feeling that I'm getting. Let's see. And with the Two of Cups, I am feeling like, this being in the action position, it has something to do about being in relationship. This is a very healing relationship we have. I'm noticing, I believe that's the Caduceus, but I'm not sure because they're different. But either way, it's healing. It feels like healing energy in relationships. This is seen as the soulmate card. There is an emphasis on the giving and receiving, and being connected. I am noticing that the masculine's hand is more visible than the feminine, like he's reaching out to the feminine. That can be something that maybe, how can, looking at this in the perspective of how can we be more embodied, more present, more fully alive in this moment here and now? How can we be more optimally alive? I'm hearing. And I really feel like this is definitely a healing energy between masculine and feminine energy. At the very base, this could be you needing more self-care and not beating yourself up so much. Oh my God, that resonates so much with me right now. And there's something about the Three of Wands that's it's catching me off guard because it's almost like this feeling of, okay, kind of looking ahead to a long journey in the hot desert, but knowing that you have some resource, the wands being that fire, that passion energy, that energy of taking action and like making a plan and maybe doing more self-care, but also tending to your relationship, your relationships, important relationships, especially those with kin that, you know, feel like home, I'm hearing. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse. So maybe, oh, look at that. That's really interesting. Because there's the 2 of Cups is here and this 5 of Cups that was in reverse over here. So maybe you're turning a corner with leaving behind what you know hasn't worked, and you're like now you're turning a leaf and going towards that that spiritual kind of path, that emotionally intelligent, emotionally intelligent relating. I think I'm going to leave this one out over here so we can just remember that. Okay. Let's get some cards from the Tarot of Opposition and let's go a little bit deeper with these 3 cards. Why is the Emperor in reverse, Spirit? Why is the Emperor in reverse? This is the overall energy, by the way, this position. So you guys saw how the Ace of Wands landed. It's kind of sideways, but a little more on the reverse. So I feel like there's a lack of energy here. There's a lack of impetus, a lack of motivation. There is some passion driving you, but there's also this feeling of like, that you know, that feeling of being stuck in your ways, I keep hearing. Feeling like you can't do something different. Like you know that you have to do something and you know you have to do it in a new way, but you just don't know exactly how to do that, or there's something stopping you from doing it. Oh, I forgot that there was another card that fell out. Yeah, 8 of Swords in reverse. We saw this energy in another reading with another deck completely, feeling like your hands are tied, feeling a victim of a situation. This is 8 of Swords. Yeah, 8 of Swords energy is very much dealing with mental anguish and anxiety and feelings of like, you know, it's pretty heavy, dense energy. Why don't we read from the book? I feel like there's going to be something there for us. 8 of Swords in reverse. We're getting there. Are you a prisoner of your own mind? Be honest and try to understand if the causes of your pain are inside you. Come out of the darkness of sadness and fear. Seek the guidance you need to look within. Make painful decisions and grow. So yeah, as you know, being the accompaniment of this Ace of Wands and the Emperor being in reverse, it's like, you know, there is still, you are somebody with very powerful masculine energy. It doesn't matter your gender. And so that means that you have this power inside of you to lead. And people that lead, right, have their own beliefs and they have their own places to lead people to. And so sometimes, you know, that kind of responsibility, you know, can really challenge our ego mind. And so there's a call here to really look at your intentions of kind of like why you want to do things and where that, you know, where that why comes from. And also, you know, it did talk about like leaving behind fear. And maybe this is like, you know, also I'm hearing for some people, it's like letting go of fear of being the leader, of taking action. Huh. Either way, it feels like, you know, this is a call to growth as the Emperor. Okay, so 3 of Wands, we have 2 of Wands to come in and clarify. So this is definitely, you know, I think we had this combo recently in another reading. And I find it really interesting because it's like there is a feeling of advancement, right? Advancement. Where there has been the need. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We have Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, and 3 of Wands. So this energy is moving very slow, but it's going step by step. So there is this need for, this is the challenge, by the way. This is the challenge position. So the challenge is finding the impetus, finding that energy that's going to move this Emperor, because the Emperor is Earth. Actually, he's seen as Aries energy, but I also feel like strong Earth energy, which is like that, you know, father figure, grandfather figure, that it's an elder that moves slow. And that doesn't mean that you have to be an elder. It means that your energy can be very, yeah, like Capricorn, Taurus, Virgos, like a mountain. Just think of a mountain, what a mountain would move like, basically, is what I'm saying, okay? And so there is, the challenge here is being able to find the energy to look forward into this journey out into the desert, you know, and getting that spurt of energy to get over the hardest part, which is, you know, the climb of the mountain. Interesting. Okay. What is the action here, please, Spirit? What is the action? With 2 of Cups, we talked about relationship. Queen of Wands. So there's this energy came up in a reading recently as well. And if I remember correctly, she was in that challenge position. So there is this feminine energy that, you know, there's like to be reached out to, I feel like. Queen of Wands is creative energy. She's very, she can be very fiery. In the upright position, I feel like she's much different to me. She actually even reminds me a little bit of the Queen of Pentacles in this deck. But she really knows how to direct her power and her energy. She's very tuned into how she directs her energy. Do you see how her eyes are closed and her right hand is like kind of sending energy to her wand? And the wand is action energy. This purple dress is really calling out to me as well, because purple is associated with calming energy. When you learn hypnotherapy, they talk about wearing purple. So this can be somebody, again, that is, yeah, just like very much able to be and like feel just calming to when you're around them. That's the energy that I'm feeling. Okay, interesting. So as the action card, remember too, we were talking about the Two of Cups and how the masculine is reaching out. If you're you know, questioning about if this is solely about yourself, this is about connecting and taking action from a very creative and feminine way, focused energy, being very intentional about how you relate, being very intentional about the even like especially romantic relationships, romantic in nature. With the lion here, this is like liberated. I don't know, I've never gotten this before, but I'm hearing liberated passion, and the Queen of Wands is very passionate. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords again. Eight of Swords again. So there is a lot of mental anguish that this Emperor is being guided to look at. And you know what? I got this card the other day and I told myself that I wanted to read from the book what it meant because, oh, it's the Nine of Swords, excuse me. An extremely dark card. The Nine of Swords reveals the deepest shadows of the self. It indicates insomnia, nightmares, and worries in the midnight hour. Often these states are accompanied by guilt, despair, or even depression. You'll be battling with yourself, so turn to others for help. Find joy, reach out. Wow. So yeah, like I said, this feels like really heavy energy that is really not allowing you to make any movement forward in your life. Like you don't have energy, you know, or every day feels like an uphill battle is what I'm hearing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Maybe there's a Queen of Wands that this type of energy that can help. We'll get more into it because that is the action energy, right? Okay, Daughter of Swords in the position for guidance of this challenge. Daughter of Swords is communication. This is a message because we have the owl here, you know, reminds me of Harry Potter with the I can't remember the name of the owl. How sad. How very sad. But I mean, owls are so powerful. For me personally, when I see an owl in one of my dreams, I know that something is coming to an end. There is some kind of transformative death type energy to the owl. I have heard that the medicine of the owl is to guide people from death to that next place. And so there is, with the sword card, I'm definitely feeling like, you know, there's a cut here that needs to happen, a message that cuts something, I feel like. Interesting. Can I get one more card, Daughter of Swords, please? A message that ends something. Oh, wow. Look what wanted to pop out right now. The Empress. Yeah, the Empress. There's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Lots of contradictive energy here. You know, lately, the Seven of Wands, I hate to be a drama queen, and hey, you know, when the shoe fits, it feels sometimes like a lot of like hater energy. That's the only way I can describe it. It's like just a lot of people that are watching you, you know, I don't know, like, and giving you contradicting energy. Son of Swords, interesting, with the Daughter of Swords here, Son of Swords in reverse. So you see here how they, like, here the Daughter of Swords has the message, And here the Son of Swords is flying with the message, and it comes in reverse. So that message is not, it's like getting stuck in all of this controversial energy here. This is the Nine of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, that mountain energy again. Interesting. I went down that little rabbit hole because the Empress flew out. And, okay, Daughter of Pentacles. Daughter of Pentacles in her reversal. There's like, you know what I'm hearing, that, what is that? You know how we have fight, flight, or fight, flight, you know, fight, flight, jeez. Oh my God, excuse me. Oh Lord. Fight, flight, or fawn, you know, response. And I feel like, maybe this is like, you know, a deer in a headlights I'm hearing. Like not knowing what to do, not being able to move, just because there's a lot of guilt and shame here. And this is really like, that energy is really holding you back. That is the challenge, right? That is the challenge. So let's see what our guidance is. Oh my God, look at all these cards I want to pop up. Son of Wands. Wait for that passion. When that passion strikes. Strength as the guidance for our Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands. It did come in reverse. So, but as the guidance card, I feel like there is still a little bit of lack of courage, of course. You know, I love that the lion comes here with a rose in its mouth, because, you know, we know that the lion is such a, we see it, you know, as such a strong and intimidating energy. But when you see lions in the wild, they can be really chill and, yes, very passionate. But very loving. I have the Mother of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I feel here like the guidance is to come in with a lot of softness when you reach out. Like if this is actually somebody that you need to reach out to, I'm hearing, you know, go in with a lot of softness, purity of heart. It is going to take courage, and make sure that you show that you know, like, to stand in that courage. But also, because it came in its reversal, I want to remember to say as the guidance card that, you know, there's something about overshining, or I just feel like overall, you know, here it's about like moving from your heart space, okay? Moving from your heart space. And if this is, you know, if you're resonating for this with yourself, like knowing that, you know, you want to reconnect more with your own creative, emotional expression, be courageous, be unique, be yourself, like do things, you know, do it your way. Okay. I did want to pick from my word deck, so it was hiding. I was wondering if maybe it wasn't meant to be for me to choose from this deck, but Actually, I already shuffled these, but okay, I'm shuffling again. Got it. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Guidance cards. Oh, you know what? I'm feeling like I'm just going to take all of them. Look at that. Huh. Sometimes, you know, I try to I'll question myself when I do that. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to take them. And then I get moted because we were literally just talking about courage, to have it and to use it, and the wisdom to know when and how. There's a need to protect who and what you love. Lion medicine, born of the heart. We said moving forward, moving from the heart, offering love and emotional intelligence and emotional presence. We have miracle here. Breathe again from, we just got this one last time, last reading too, I think. And patience. So I am hearing, like, you know, be patient with this. Be patient with whatever, with yourself. You know, really, that's what it is. Be patient with yourself. Miracles do happen, I'm hearing. And so the big word here is courage. And one of my favorite movies growing up was The Wizard of Oz. And that movie, like, as I've grown up and I've, you know, gone through my journey, it's really interesting, you know, watching it again. But this, I always remember the lion, you know, finding his courage. And yeah, I don't know, that movie just popped into my head right now, so maybe that'll mean something to some people. It does to me, you know. And then breathe again. So definitely, you know, this came up in another reading, that breath work can definitely help move these really heavy energies. Find somebody that offers breath work. And you know what's really interesting is that I was recently feeling like I really, you know, want to incorporate that more into the work that I do. And so definitely, you know, there's a lot of people now that incorporate that with body work, with yoga. You can look up certain breathing patterns. But I also recommend highly finding somebody that, you know, offers breathwork sessions that can help you process. I've done sessions like that where you actually process through the emotions. So like you move the emotion through breath work, and you know, and then you express the emotion that comes up. So if it's anger, you would scream into a pillow, then do more breath work, and just like, you know, building up, building, and then expressing it. And that's a really beautiful way of moving this energy to get you moving, Emperor, because I do feel this like very extreme stagnant energy here. Okay, like there's a big buildup coming, and if that energy doesn't move in a positive way, it could be, you know, it can be detrimental, like to your psyche, to your body, even physically. You know, heavy energies like guilt and shame should not be carried in the body. It is it's, you know, guilt and shame carries the lowest vibration. You know, roses are important here. Roses, and it's important that I said that because roses actually carry the highest vibration of love on the planet. Please go Google that. Google the vibration of guilt and shame, and then go Google the vibration of the rose. And I'm hearing drink rose tea, buy rose water, spray it on yourself. You know, add it to your blends if you're somebody that, you know, smokes tobacco or uses plant medicine in that way. Yeah. Okay, and then patience, gift of patience, science of peace, paciencia, the science of peace. Yeah. I felt that shift of energy with this card. Like, take a pause, you know, take more pauses. And in those pauses, you know, imagine or visualize whatever miracle it is that you are seeking for, that you know, I don't know. It's like, I definitely feel like you feel like it's a miracle if you get out of this. And, you know, I'm really guided to really, you know, express here that, you know, oh my God, I just heard that song. I believe in miracles. I'm going to have to put that in the description. Yeah, you know, to believe, because I know, you know what? I feel like I know you're somebody that has seen miracles happen. And if you feel like you haven't, I'm hearing just look in the mirror, because just you being born was a miracle. Okay. The fact that you, of all of the little, you know, seedlings that were swimming up to your mother's egg, made it, and you are embodied in this moment, and that you're breathing, and that your heart is pumping without you having to tell it to, is a miracle. I say that a lot. I remember that a lot. I remind my spin students and my yoga students of that one all the time, because we, you know, we do all these movements with our bodies, and sometimes it's a miracle that we get to do that. So, okay, beautiful soul. I am going to wrap this up right here. I'm going to send you off with, you know, a wish of courage. I hope that you find the fire in you that I know is in there with the strength card, and lots of wand energy here. It's very fiery energy, just misdirected, misguided energy. So you're well on your way to healing, you know, some union, whether it's the union of you and your heart, or the union of you and somebody that you feel very passionately about. There is very loving, healing, genuine energy here. So I wish you the best. Take care. Be well.